Hello, greetings everyone. Welcome back to our channel. Today we are starting a brand new series named Weekend Cubes, and I hope you all will like it. So let's start. Today we'll talk about the art of negligence. Let's go through a quick question which will give you an idea of what the video is about. What do you do when someone asks you to do something? Do you hesitate to say no and instead say yes and later regret saying yes? I expect there are going to be a lot of yes in response. So definitely we all need to hear this story. The two students. There was a village where lived a great teacher. Recently, he visited a foreign state to gain knowledge which could help the society for betterment. He wanted to spread this knowledge amongst his village. And so, while returning, he got a book enclosed with all the rituals, techniques, and habits one must develop for their benefits. But now, the difficulty was that the book was in a foreign language, which he wanted to be translated into the local language. So what did he did is he asked his two most bright, devoted and obedient students named Brahma and Ram for the job and gave them 1 week to complete it. Both of them with the fullest enthusiasm started the job. This week was a very happening week for the villagers as well. As this week there were religious events in the village, a festival, also a carnival. The social group asked Brahma and Ram to join them in the preparation as this was once in a year event. But both the students were also answerable for their job. Still, somehow Brahma reluctantly said yes and went for the preparation, whereas Ram hesitatingly but politely said no. The days passed, the festival and the carnival was celebrated well. Later 2 days, Brahma got back with his work of translation. Then villagers arranged community meals for the whole village along with the donations to the poor. Brahma and Ram both were asked to come to serve food in row as those two were the most liked and the active kids in the village. As per the nature, they were supposed to say yes to such kind of a job. But somehow Ram managed to avoid the situation, whereas Brahma went along with the flow. The friends and community people started to say that how come Ram is being so selfish, avoiding us? Brahma quietly listened and served food in row. 1 week passed in this. Teacher came back to Brahma and Ram and asked them for the results. Ram submitted the translation, whereas Brahma was not able to produce the results. The teacher was highly disappointed in Brahma. Moreover, Brahma himself was very disappointed and also he was ashamed. Later, Brahma started to regret going to the festival, going to the carnival, going to the community meals, and wasting his 3 days. Where he also told Ram that how everyone is now thinking that he's becoming selfish. So Brahma asked Ram, how did you manage to avoid these situations? Ram simply replied that I didn't let the goal of finishing the translation get off my eyes. Whenever someone came in to ask me out, I simply asked myself that can this act of mine help me in some or another way to reach my goal of completing the translation? And the answer came no. When they came to ask me out for the help in the community meals, I knew it won't help me get any closer to my goal. Also, there were abundant fellows out there for the help, so I didn't give my day out to that. Whereas I knew that I did needed a break for refreshment. So I just came for the meal, spoke to my friends, relatives for a while, shared my part of joy with them, and came back to complete my translation. Brahma proclaimed, how did you manage to say no to your close ones? It was so difficult for me that I ended up saying yes. Ram answered, well, it wasn't easy for me either. But what made it easier was the picture after I would achieve my goal. I knew once I would complete the translation, this knowledge of the teacher is going to benefit the whole village, including my closed ones as well as the community. So avoiding my goal was like avoiding the betterment of my closed ones. And this gave me the courage to avoid my people for a while and stick to the task for the benefits of mine as well as others. Hence, Brahma understood the science behind saying no and learned the art of negligence. Now ask yourselves again, what would you do if someone asks you out in the middle of your prioritized goal? Will you let them fade away your goal? I would like to add a statement by a great person. It is, every time you say yes to someone else's work, you say no to your own work. With this, I would like to end this video. See you soon. Until then, stay safe and take care.